Good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Memphis, Tennessee, and the title reads, Homeowner Shoots Prowler in Fox Meadows. Now, before we get into today's story, guys, if you don't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, however long it may take. But I know we can get there. You guys can hit me on Twitter, on Minds, and on Truth Social. So let us get into today's story, guys.
With your kids in the house, what would you have done?
That's the question many people living in this Fox Meadows community are asking themselves after learning their neighbor shot a man who was breaking into their home. One neighbor who didn't want to be identified says he would have done the same thing.
With somebody coming in your home, you looking out to protect you and your loved one. No one wants to leave here.
Memphis police say shortly after 10 Tuesday night, they responded to a prowler call at a home on Cody Drive. Police say the homeowner shot the suspect.
If you're afraid, you're going to do what you have to do to stay alive.
Memphis police say the prowler ran to Heritage Avenue, which is just a block away from where the incident happened. From here, they took the person to the hospital in critical condition.
Now, let's do this. We are going through a situation right now where there is a man who did shot a kid through the door, and he was outside of his home. If we take this man's logic, what he was saying, okay, even though this 84-year-old man, he didn't have children, okay, or we don't know that, but it was just him in the house, he felt threatened for his own life. Okay, from what he was saying. Now, we take this instance here with the homeowner, okay? They felt threatened. The prowler was around the house, and they shot. There are cases where you have to shoot. There are cases where you cannot shoot. I don't believe anybody should shoot what they cannot see. I think that is irresponsible. I don't believe that is the way that you should go about in your terms of self-defense. Okay? I think the prosecutor, the district attorney, he will pick you up to pieces if that is the case. Hey, you just shot it anyway? Yes, you were afraid. But, a good attorney may say, hey, look, you were justified. You were afraid of your life. And that's what this sounds like here. I don't know what is going to go on in the rest of the story, but let's hear what this guy said. But I do agree, if you got kids in the house, I think that probably shoots up the level of fear. You yourself, you're okay, but then you worry about your kids and you're like, nope, I don't give a damn what it is. I will shoot first and ask questions later, which I think is what happened here. Let's move on.
The suspect is identified as 29-year-old Wesley Williams, who is charged with aggravated burglary. Neighbors say home break-ins have happened in the area before, but none of them have happened while the homeowner was home.
Everybody's kind of fed up with what goes on, and it makes you shoot first and think later.
According to Tennessee law, a person is justified in threatening or using force against another person when the person reasonably believes the force is immediately necessary to protect against the other's use or attempted use of unlawful force. The law goes on to say that the person must have a reasonable belief that there is an imminent danger of death or serious bodily injury.
If you wait around and see what this person actually wants, you may not see tomorrow.
Reporting in Fox Meadows, Kwame Wilborn, WREG News Channel 3.
So he already said it, right? Shoot first and ask questions later. And I in some cases, I guess when you have your kids, yeah, everything is, hey, to protect them, you'll do anything, right? And I guess that's what happened here. And one of the things that I think we see the most on this channel are the homeowners having to protect themselves. I think I've seen that more so than any other case, and I have talked about it before that it's homeowners, home break-ins, people that have to defend their homes. It looks like that's happened a whole lot more than I thought. I mean, I really do need to look at the numbers, but it's pretty alarming. Okay, meaning you got to fortify your house. You got to fortify it to the point where you have guns. And guys, if you are your own self-responder, if you are living in an area where police are 4, 5, 10, 20 minutes away, it doesn't really matter where you live. It only takes seconds for someone to come and take your life, someone to come and take your livelihood. So I'm glad that the homeowner had a firearm and he shoots this prowler. Okay, prowler, I call them jokers, but it's a good thing. And this particular person is a good guy. He had to do that. He had to for his children. Okay. So, hey, kudos to the homeowner. And if good men do nothing, good men are not a dime a dozen. They're not. And good men have guns. Good men should always have guns. And if good men do nothing, there will be no good guys.